Good evening, dear students. Today we are going to discuss tenses and no need to be tense. We will solve this tension, inshallah. This lecture is prepared by Mr. and Mrs. Jawad Iqbal. Overview. If you want to know what is tense, what is active voice or passive voice tense, what is the difference between active voice or passive voice? What are 12 active voice tenses? What are the rules of present or past or future tenses? Then this video will be very helpful for you. What is tense? Tense is a verb form that shows the time of the action, event, or state by a change in the form and use of its auxiliary like works, this is present, worked, this is past, will work, this is future. What is active voice? Number one, voice is that form of a verb that shows whether the subject does something or something is done to it. Number two, when a subject is doer or an action is a sentence, it is active voice. It starts with a subject like mother loves children, a boy made a kite, the cat killed a mouse. What is passive voice? Number one, when something is done to the subject, it is passive voice. Number two, it starts with an object and ends with a passive subject, like children are loved by mother. A kite was made by a boy. A mouse was killed by the cat. Active voice versus passive voice. The basic difference between both voices is that of subject and object. In active voice, the subject is active, doing the whole action by his own. In passive voice, the subject is quite passive, doing nothing. Here we see a comparison between active voice and passive voice. Mother loves children. This is active voice. Children are loved by mother. This is passive voice. A boy made a kite. This is active voice. A kite was made by a boy. This is passive voice. The cat killed a mouse. This is active voice. A mouse was killed by the cat. This is passive voice. Look at this table. 12 tenses of present, past, and future are here. This table may look a tense table, but in real, it isn't like that. Let, let us fix it and discuss the rules of the present, past, and future tenses one by one. They are 12 in all. And first of all, this is present tense. And simple present, here we use first form or fourth form of the verb, And in negative and interrogative, do, does plus first form of verb. And this is used for general time and permanent situation. For example, he teaches us English. I teach you English. Progressive present tense. And here we use is, am, or plus fifth form of the verb, that is gerund form or ing form. And this is used for continuing action in present. For example, he is teaching us English. Present perfect tense. Here we use has or have plus third form of the verb, that is V3. This is used for finished action in present. For example, they have taught us English. Present perfect progressive, and that is also called present perfect continuous tense. And we use has as a auxiliary or helping verb, has been or have been plus fifth form of the verb, and this is used for continuity up to a particular time in present. For example, he has been teaching us English for 2 years. Past tense. And first of all, simple past. And simple past, in simple past, we use second form of the verb, and in negative or interrogative, did plus first form, yani V1. And this is used for past events or information. For example, I studied history yesterday. Past progressive or past continuous tense. We use helping verb was or were plus fifth form of verb. And this is used for continuity in action in past. For example, when I awoke, he was studying history. Past perfect tense. Here we use helping verb had plus third form of the verb, that is V3. This is used for finished action in past. For example, he had studied history in masters. Past perfect progressive, and this is called past perfect continuous as well. Here we use had been as helping verb plus V5, fifth form of the verb. This is used for continuity up to the particular time in past. For example, he had been studying history for a long time. Future tense. And first of all, simple future. Here we use helping verb will and shall plus first form of the verb, that is V1. This is used for future events or information. For example, it will rain tomorrow. Future progressive or future continuous tense. Here we use helping verb will be or shall be plus fifth form of the verb, that is gerund form or ing form. This is used for actions to be continued in future. For example, it will be raining here next week. Future perfect tense. Here we use helping verb will have or shall have plus third form of the verb, that is be3. This is used for actions to be finished in future. For example, it will have rained by this evening. Future perfect progressive or future perfect continuous tense. Here we use helping verb will have been or shall have been plus fifth form of the verb, that is V5. This is used for continuity up to a particular time in future. For example, it will have been raining here for 10 years. Use of since or for. Since and for both are often used to talk about time. There are many, they are mostly used in perfect progressive tenses, yet they can be used otherwise as well. For is used to indicate the duration or length of an action, whereas since is used to indicate the starting point of an action, like use of since and for. For 2 hours, days, for weeks, for months, and for years. For a long time, for a distance, sorry, for a decade, for centuries, for a few months or moments, for 24 hours. Since 2 p.m., since evening, since his arrival, since my departure, since Monday, since 2020, since July, since last week, since autumn. Thank you for watching. For more educational videos, please like, subscribe, and share our channel and stay connected.